1989 Baseball Cards magazine, Tony Fernandez, waits in the shadows. When Tony Fernandez passed away early in 2020, it took fans and collectors from the 1980s by surprise and sent us scrambling to find his baseball cards in nooks and crannies of our collections. After all, Fernandez's death was sudden. Most of us didn't even know or had forgotten that he had health problems in recent years, and he was still relatively young at 57. Fernandez was right there in our wax packs as the hobby really heated up in the mid-1980s, starting with the rated rookie card of his in the 1984 Donruss set, the first time Big D rolled out what would become a baseball card institution. Fernandez also landed a 1984 Fleer rookie card. He was there in Toronto in 1985 as the Blue Jays won their first American League East title, and he was part of that blockbuster trade in December of 1990 that sent Fernandez and Fred McGriff to the Padres in exchange for Joe Carter and Roberto Alomar. All along the way, Fernandez was building his resume as a Gold Glove All-Star shortstop with batting title potential. And all along the way, he showed up in all the usual cardboard spots. 1987 Topps, 1989 Upper Deck, 1988 Score, 1986 Sportflix. You could put together a pretty good typeset survey of the entire mid to late 1980s baseball card landscape by just focusing on Tony Fernandez cards. And thanks to his star to superstar status, Fernandez also hit some of the more obscure issues. One of those issues, and one that's out of mind for most of us today so many years later, and amid the absolute explosion of card choices in the last 30 years, are the replica cards included in the issues of the now defunct Baseball Cards magazine back in those days. The gist of the thing was, baseball cards would pick up an old-time card design, then put together something like 72 cards of then current players, and issue them in 2 panels of 3 cards, 6 cards total, as inserts in each monthly magazine for the next year. It was sort of a precursor to today's Topps Archive/Heritage deals. In 1989, BBCM picked the Peephole 1959 Topps design and went to town. One of the dudes they took with them to town was Tony Fernandez at number 18. The photo shows Fernandez leaning against a piece of chain link fence with his face largely hidden in the shadow. But hey, it's another card of a great player, and a card you don't see all that often. And that card back is stellar, with a sort of old-school cartoon fun that belongs on every baseball card. All in all, what's a little shadow among friends like these? Like our video? Then like our video and subscribe to our channel. WaxPackGods.com